Coming up on Camp Woodward, Jovon is out with an injury and has to deal with little Sean in his face all week. Meanwhile, Sean runs into some problems of his own while writing. Zane continues to nail tricks filmed for a skate movie, Dawn of the Shred.
Bunk. This is his bike. I'm just returning it back to him. Get that up in there. I'm going to sleep.
Well, Dante comes to the cabin, puts my bike in my bed.
Yeah, we were there.
And then he decides, he's like, I'm gonna throw it in the garbage can. And he's chasing me around. And you know the kid with the all yellow bike with the white parts? I went behind him and he just kind of like stood there and like blocked everywhere he went, like just like trying to not like get him touch me. And then Dante was just like, all right, I'm coming to your cabin tonight. I'll see you. You better not go to sleep, blah, blah. So yeah, Dante the clown's after me.
I'm gonna catch up with this dude later. Hey, what time do you go to sleep?
Just typical Sean. Messing with kids and then, I don't know.
Running. That's what it is.
Talking crap and running.
I just think me and Jovon don't get along. Just, I don't know why we didn't, like, I guess we started off on the wrong foot. I guess for the next week, we're gonna be just trying to stay away from each other, I guess.
I shut him down. He got intimidated, you know? Because I don't play that.
I'm definitely not gonna be the bigger person here. I don't think he will either, so I don't know, man. See what happens.
My first couple days were kind of rough. I popped my shoulder out of my socket and couldn't really skate. They took my board away from me for 3 days, no skating at all. Really upset.
So I met Jovon the other day when I got here on Sunday, and it was just a real inquisitive kid on the porch. He just hurt his shoulder. He had this board. I'm like, what's colors? And it's like, it's my little company I'm doing. I'm like, what? You know, and it's like he tells me he buys boards off eBay or something like that off the internet, and he puts his own graphics on them and he sells them to his friends. And I was like, well, this kid's, he's working on becoming a businessman somehow or another. He's curious, he's interested, and I thought it was really, really cool. I barged his lesson, had fun. I'd been down working the shop, I had sawdust all over myself, so it was in my pocket. So I'm just like, give him some sawdust, you know? He got a little antsy with me about, like, what's up? I got my brand new hat on, my new clothes, and you're covering me with sawdust. And I'm like, hey, if you're gonna make things, you know, you gotta deal with the dirt.
It was painful, man. I went to instruction, everybody's having a good time skating. Just pissed me off even more, because I couldn't skate, man.
I am so super pissed off right now. I can't skate, first of all. Second of all, I got wood pieces. Third of all, it keeps on joking. And then fourth of all, I gotta wear this stupid outfit and it's hot.
Oakley dokley. Ready?
What's up, Captain?
Not much.
All right, let's step up to the ballpark.
All right, let's see it.
It's gonna probably be about a 4-hour shoot, and it is the whole zombie sequence.
Yeah.
And what's next is we gotta go meet with Darren, Chuck, and Steve Haas, and we gotta get all this stuff dialed in.
Let's go do that right now, or?
Wanna go do it now?
Let's just do it now, dude.
All right, let's handle our business, Doug.
All right.
That and housing for,
Oh, yeah, for Weasel.
Zane came into my office and he had a lot of questions about trying to, film his zombie movie. And, he sat down and he was using words I've never heard before. And, he was like, yes, sir, yes, taking notes.
Basically, what we want to do in this meeting is see if we can get all the logistics out of the way, like if we can get a fog machine, if we can get dry ice. How far we can push it time-wise with the campers, because we are going to be filming with campers.
I think he's Cam's Doogie Howser, MD. He's the good kid. I can swear like Doogie Howser every night. He goes back to his cabin, types his little journal, presses enter, closes it, starts the new day.
Maverick.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're making a zombie movie that's going to tie in skating. But what we're gonna need in order to like make these shots work is fog, and that's where maybe you could come in hand is
Fog. We don't have a fog machine here.
Yeah.
But we can probably rent one.
Got everybody down for it, like Chuck's down for it, Maverick's getting fog machines. It's kind of cool being on the directing side. Just being able to produce on my own is kind of cool.
Coming up, Jovon learns the difference between a bandsaw and a workbench with a little help from Professor Schmidt at Create Escape.
Hey, Jovon. Hey, Chuck.
What's going on, Professor?
How you doing?
How are you?
Thanks for coming out. I sort of got like an ad hoc workshop set up here. I was impressed the other day with your skateboard graphic idea. I was like, this kid's inquisitive. He's been making boards and selling them. That's pretty cool. So I thought you'd have an opportunity to work with me and build some stuff. We don't get to make skateboards. We're going to make a workbench. But the reality is you got to be willing to work hard in life to get what you want, you know? So let's go in here and get started. I need your guys' help. So we're going to sort of make a little mini production line. I already cut the wood, and we're going to bolt this table together.
So we get up in the shack, we build like a table. Like, I wasn't expecting none of this. I was like, okay, table, cool, that's cool. I was like, can we do something? He's like, nah, we can't do that. I don't have any equipment. And then he opens this box, he pulls out fresh new boards off of the press. I'm like, what? What are we gonna do, man? He's like, we're gonna make you a skateboard, man.
You know, he really wanted to make a skateboard. He didn't know that I had all the tools here. He just thought he was going to do the Create Escape workshop today, you know? And so I made him build a bench and help me do some stuff.
When you're with Jovon one-on-one, he's a completely different kid. You know, you see that he listens. He tries to soak up everything you're telling him. Seeing him put down his ideas on that board and listening to Professor Schmidt and, just trying to, finish his project, it's definitely a grounding experience.
So I drew out this really sick shape, man. Did the math and everything. It's actually really challenging.
I'm hoping he'll go out and teach the kids how to make stencils and what he's learned with that kind of stuff and give it back to the kids here at camp. So it was a really cool experience to see him go through that.
I didn't even know anybody like him was going to be here at Woodward, so I was really excited. It was a big blessing. It was really nice meeting that guy.
Deep down inside, he's just a kid. And, he looks older. At times he tries to act like he's older, but he's still just that, that sweet, innocent 15-year-old boy.
Since it was raining, we wanted to try something new, get everybody inside in one building, and try to build like a really small, tight, awesome environment for a really good contest.
I'm getting my knee pads done.
It was the first wall ride contest, and Zane, right out the bat, just set the bar really high, But he went right up to the top, put a sticker, like even put it on the post. Higher than the actual wall ride.
I just met Zane the other day, and he's pretty cool. He's crazy at like transition and all that stuff, so he's good.
Yeah, I kind of just want to broaden my spectrum of skateboarding because, it's all skateboarding. Everything ties into each other. Whether it be a manual pad or a vert ramp, like, everything ties in. Woodward has everything to learn it on, so I just think that this is the best place to become a better all-around skater.
My little buddy Chase, pretty fun, and he does whatever he wants to anyone. He does not care. Pretty dialed little kid. You're out of your mind if you think I'm going to mini dirt.
I mean mega dirt. That's what I meant.
I died on the mini dirt.
You meant mini dirt.
Mega dirt.
You meant mini dirt. You want to go ride mini dirt. I'll go ride mini dirt with you if you want. You want to go ride mini dirt? Yeah, you do. Let's go.
I don't.
Let's go.
Okay.
I know you want to go. Well, we're gonna go down, hit the mini dirt jumps for a little while because Chase wants to go, so.
Oh, he was teaching me how to do a wheelie.
I'm sure Chase feels pretty good about it, that he's, like, people are like helping him, like he's not just like left out there, but I don't know, he learned some tricks, so I'm sure he's pretty psyched.
He was a good teacher. It was fun.
Pull up! There you go, you cleared it. Yeah, bud!
Coming up on Camp Woodward, an unexpected guest drops in as Tony Hawk rolls through camp for a quick session with the kids.
3 days after I dislocated my shoulder, I've been icing it all day. Icing really helps, man. Like, my shoulder got so much better. I could do all this and all this, like turn my arm different ways.
Nice job. You wanna go skate today?
Yes, I do want to go skate today.
And then she gives me a test, and then I'm like, can I please go skate? She's like, well, you're definitely improving. Your arm's a lot stronger. I'm gonna give the board to you. She's like, there's just one thing, I have to call your mom to make sure. And I'm like, okay, that's cool with me. My mom's gonna be like, hell yeah.
What's going on with your shoulder?
None, it just clicks a little bit, but it's not bad.
Okay, a shoulder injury is serious.
All right.
You can dislocate. Okay, shut your mouth up. You can dislocate. Okay, are you going on high ramps and everything?
No.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going away, so I won't be there to pick you up if they call me and tell me you have to go to the hospital.
Are you going to North
okay?
Carolina?
Remember the last time? Don't worry about where I'm going, but I won't be here.
I have to go use the bathroom.
Okay, make sure you give it all you got. All right, God bless you.
God bless you too.
You go safely.
All right.
All right.
Jeez.
That's what we've been talking about. It's so awesome.
Tony Hawk stopped by midweek, and what was interesting was no one knew, not even our directors. You know, when Tony walked in, you know, from campers to gymnastic campers to bikers to inliners to, you know, everyone that was at camp, you know, everyone was amazed to see Tony here.
Well, Tony Hawk is here. Oh my God, let's go get an autograph. Tony Hawk's here, man. Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk, oh man.
No way, is it really? Oh my God.
Hey, Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk. People are taking pictures of him with their cell phones. They're like, Tony Hawk, your bike sucks. Yeah. Hey man, it's Tony Hawk, it's Tony Hawk, it's Tony Hawk. Oh man, it's Tony Hawk. All right, you guys are like...
We're taking a picture together.
All right, can I get through, man? Well, I was riding, and Tony Hawk walked in, and I just got my bike, walked out, and that was the end of it. Oh my God, there's a line to see Tony Hawk. I didn't even look at the dude or anything. I just walked out right by him. Why don't we go put on bathing suits and run around camp?
No, it's freezing cold.
Our butts are gonna get soaked if we go fast.
Tony Hawk skating the vert ramp. I knew he was skating the vert ramp. I was so happy I didn't even care to look at Tony Hawk skating the vert ramp because I was so happy just to get back on my skateboard. I skated with Chico. I did a really nice tail slide. I was trying to lip slide on this big old box. I got this sick 5-0 backside. It was sick, man.
He actually rips, man. I haven't seen him skate until today, and he gets down.
Good.
All right. We got a game of skate going?
Game of skate. Let's do it. I played Chico 3 times in the game of skate. I only got 1 letter on him, that was S. So me and Zane teamed up on Chico. Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
2 of us equals you.
Yeah, it's us 2 against him, so we can pick and choose who wants to do it on defense.
You guys just cut me up. How do you know how to do that? You're too young to learn how to do that.
I finally got Chico T to T, me and Zane, T to T, and then out of nowhere, Chico does this laser flip fresh. He does this humongous laser flip, so fresh, pulse. And like, Zane, can you do that? He's like, no. It's like, I can't do that either. We both didn't land it, so Chico won.
That was a good game though, dude.
It was close. I was kind of scared right there at the end. They were coming out with some crazy tricks, but kept my cool and came out on top.
I'm pumped. I landed my first varial heel on flat, so that was super fun. March, set, go!
Coming up on Camp Woodward, Sean gets an unexpected visit from both Karma and his trainer.
Yeah, I need some Advil, the lady said. I fell on my hand and it I don't know, I went to the trainer and she wrapped it up and put tape and stuff on it. No, just my hand, I'm fine, okay? Just tell the lady she can give me Advil. Here, okay, stay on the phone this time. Stupid. Well, I was in the rock and I did a hang 5 and flipped over the bars and went to put my hands down, so I just bashed my hand real hard. But I'm just kind of bummed right now that I can't ride. The trainer said she definitely doesn't think it's broken, but she said she's not 100% sure.
Sorry, it's different with everybody.
Why is it so flat?
Because
it hurts so bad.
Because it's swelling, and this helps the swelling.
Look at the difference.
Does it hurt when I do this? It doesn't. All right, I don't think it's broken.
Yeah, it's not broken.
Yeah.
It's just jammed.
Yep.
How long do you think I can ride it? A few days.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's up to you, whenever you can get over the pain of having to grip, grip the handlebars, yeah.
The other kid's getting a face x-ray at the hospital and Sean just messed him up. Pap. So he didn't even give him the right yet, that was just the left.
She said that if I keep icing it all the time and stuff, that I'll be able to ride within the next week or so. Yeah, I know what Karma is actually, yeah. I know what it is.
I met Mike Frazier the other day. He seemed really cool. I've always seen footage of him at Woodward, just doing the craziest tricks. And I'm gonna meet up with him today, skate vert with him at 3 o'clock at Cloud 9, so he's definitely gonna give me some pointers there. So basically today I just want to get my front lips down so I can get in the V3 and maybe try a couple Indy 5s or something in the resi.
You tried lip slides on this ramp?
No, I haven't yet. That was my first run in a year. He just told me to flip it and wait for it and catch it just a little bit longer.
Flip it, catch it a little later, and your nose will be pointing straight down, it looks like.
He's a ripper. Zane can skate everything. Skated vert with him. He learned varial flip indies. He's one of those kids that when he starts trying something, he'll keep trying until he makes it. He did it with the varial flip indie, and that's on vert, which is, to most kids, it's intimidating.
I just landed a varial flip indie on the vert ramp on the regular flat wall. I'm so happy. Last year, I was trying it into the resi just for 3 hours, and I got one ridiculously sketchy one. And now I do it on the flat wall 5th try. I'm just so happy.
After I finished playing Chico and skate, we went over to Lot 8. Tony Hawk was there. Tony, say hello to Fuel.
Fuel, what up?
You saw my helmet? Real quick. So I get this autograph right here. How's Skate or Die?
Huh?
How's that website? Skate or Die, right?
Shred or Die.
Shred or Die.
That's good.
All right. Still looking young.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, so are you?
I just started busting out laughing, man. Tony's pretty cool.
I just think skating changed my life, man. When I first started skateboarding, maybe 6, I'm on my stomach pushing because I didn't even know how to stand up. I seen Tony Hawk skate a couple times, pushing down the hood, just pushing every day like, Tony Hawk bouncing. You know, when I was young, I looked up to Tony Hawk, always wanted to do that vert thing, but that didn't fit my category.
And then out of nowhere, as soon as we finished the interview, it's like, yeah, Tony Hawk was listening to you the whole time. Like, no way, he's not here. And then I meet up with Tony Hawk on the couch. I'm like, whoa, it is the Burn Man.
You don't rock the long hair anymore. What's up with that, huh?
What's that? I'm too old.
Yo, I didn't get to see you skate, man. I'm so excited.
It was pretty fun. I mean, we just went and hit the vert ramp for a bit, and all of a sudden everyone was there. And
nice to meet you, man.
You?
God bless.
Thanks, man. Keep ripping.
So I think it was so amazing meeting Tony Hawk today. It was so cool, man. Dude's really nice.
Next week on Camp Woodward, Sean and Jovon continue to argue without any reconciliation in sight. Jovon goes cowboy as he steals a horse, and Zane begins filming Dawn of the Shred.
Oh, snap, hold up, let me cut this thing off.
You just come in and you turn just a little, just like this, and it'll slide right around. It seems scary, huh?
I can't hear you if I 40, man. I'm not used to moving on regular rounds.